Welcome everyone to the Daily Juice Podcast on the Betting Pros Network. I'm your host, Sean, stacking the money green. And as always, Daily Juice is being brought to you by BetMGM. Use a promo code JUICE and a $10 bet turns into $200 in free bets if either team scores a touchdown. Good for college and pro football. Restrictions apply. Hey, first off, happy Thanksgiving. What am I thankful for? One, the Eagles being 9-1. 2, Austin Hooper. Obviously super thankful for Austin Hooper. 3, last but not least, the Juice Heads. What's up, guys? Again, this has been an awesome ride. Super fun. Appreciate all the great comments, all the DMs, all the what's up and questions. It's been a great ride. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone. We are not going to give out any World Cup picks today because it's all football, real football, American football. Thanksgiving. Let's get to it. Before we get to that, got to get to the recap. 2-1. Only loss, Portland Trailblazers didn't cover. They lost 114-96. What are you going to do? I mean, they were hanging around early. Cleveland, definitely better than I thought. Canada lost 1-0 to Belgium, but they covered the +1.5. It was -170, but it's still a dub. Got on the board there with the World Cup, and then Celtics rolled as expected, 125-112 at home. Easily covering the -4. You know what else is really easy? Entering to win an awesome Kenneth Walker jersey. All you got to do is go to youtube.com/bettingpros, hit subscribe, comment on this video, and next thing you know, you're automatically entered to win the Kenneth Walker jersey. Shout out to all the folks who I got a lot of breadhead support, my fellow breadhead. Oh man, just reading through the comments of all the pecan pie, green bean casserole. There were so many good sides. I mean, this is the night before Thanksgiving. I'm already starving. Happy Thanksgiving. Not starving for winners. Let's go. Here we go. So I got 3 2-unit plays on the games. Sides, I'm a sides guy. And then 1 DJ only play because I can't leave you hanging on the biggest of the holiest of holy football holidays. Got to give you a 40-1 play here. All right. First up, Bills -9.5 at the Lions. I'm taking the Bills here, 2 units. It was a little questioning, kind of questioning the idea of them going to Detroit and then going back home to Buffalo and then back to Detroit. Turns out the flight's only 50 minutes, so not really a huge issue. What is a huge issue? One, the Lions have won 3 times in a row, and I just can't see it happening for a 4th time. Jeff Okudah is out for the Lions. That's huge. And their offensive line dealing with injuries. One right guard is dealing with an ankle issue. The left guard is dealing with an illness. That's not a good sign. And the Bills were dealing with an illness, and they had a random road game. They still almost covered that 8 points against the Cleveland Browns. I imagine a similar situation here against the Detroit Lions. Normally, you don't like to ride non-conference road favorites, but on the short week, in particular Thanksgiving, it's actually been a pretty good trend. Since 2004, road favorites have been 19-5 ATS. The thing is, with the short week of travel and the short week to prepare, it actually favors the better team. So the normal home field advantage you would get is kind of eliminated there. Bills, they just can't mess around in this game. So I think they're going to have the pedal to the metal. Interesting DFS plays here. I think it could be a high-scoring game, and the total reflects that at 54. So give me the Bills -9.5 against this Lions defense, which really has had some issues. I mean, they let Danny Dimes throw for 300 yards. I know he is Danny Dimes, but that's way too many. Giants at Dallas. Give me the New York Giants +10. We're getting 10 points in a division game. I know I literally just said, take the road favorite in these Thanksgiving games, but I think you got to make an exception. 1, because it's the Dallas Cowboys, and 2, Dallas sucks on Thanksgiving, 1-10 against the spread in their last 11 years. Maybe that's why I love Thanksgiving so much as a holiday. Get to sit down, enjoy some turkey, and enjoy the Cowboys not covering the spread. I do think Daniel Jones is going to able to rush on this Dallas Cowboys defense. And I think they're going to be able to do some of the stuff the Eagles did to minimize Parsons there. A little read option stuff with Daniel Jones, some of that college offense stuff. This is a revenge angle for the Giants as well, as they lost at home to the Cowboys. It is tough to beat someone in the NFC East both times, as the Eagles learned the hard way against the Washington Commandos. I love fading the Cowboys after they have a big win, and the Giants are good against the spread on the road. They're 3-1, and the only loss against the spread was that really tough spot in Seattle. It was a back-to-back road game. They were flying all over the place. So matchup-wise, I think they're going to be able to hang. I think Giants are going to be able to run the ball on this Cowboys defense, and I think this is a get-up spot for the for the Giants here, getting 10 points, and you get plus 10, minus 105 over on DK. So give me the Giants there. Last but not least, closing it out, New England at Minnesota. I'm taking New England plus 3, minus 113 over on Bet Rivers. Does it have to get do we have to go farther than Cousins in prime time? Kirk Cousins during the weekday games, 5-14 against the spread last 19 games. What really is concerning is the Vikings left tackle, Christian Darrisaw, looks like he's going to be out. And you saw what Parsons, we just mentioned, how they destroyed Cousins, brought a ton of pressure, and that's what the Patriots do well. Matthew Judon is leading the league in sacks. He's going to get in Kirk Cousins' face early and often. Tony Pollard had a lot of success against this Vikings defense. I think Ramondre Stevenson could have a big game, so he's a fun play for DFS or props. He's certainly going to get the carries. And then we mentioned with the short weeks, Bill Belichick on a short week, 21-5. He's these Thursday night games. Rookie head coaches don't do well in Thursday night games. So there is just so much going right here for the New England Patriots at plus 3. And yeah, Pats, number 1 rush defense, EPA. I mean, what more else do you want to see? Patriots in general, 29-13 against the spread on the road versus NFC opponents since 2001. I mean, some of that is Brady, but a lot of that is just Belichick and a well-coached team being able to show up on the road. And last but not least, I had to give, it's Thanksgiving, right? Got to have an early sweat. Well, hopefully it's a sweat. We'll see. I'm going, keeping it simple, Khalif Raymond, 2 touchdowns, 40-1 over on FanDuel. FanDuel by far is the best price. Some shops had it down at like 25, 30-1. They must know we're coming for him. Khalif Raymond, 2 touchdowns, 40-1 over on FanDuel. He's coming off a 7-target game. He's had 2 7-target games this season, but this is a great spot for him. One, I think the Bills are going to do everything they can to stop Amon-Ra St. Brown. They're not going to worry about little old Khalif Raymond. Meanwhile, Khalif Raymond, he is really due for a touchdown. Last year, he had 48 receptions, 4 touchdowns, so he's averaging 1 touchdown every 12 receptions. This year, 26 catches, 0 touchdowns, a.k.a. he's due big time. And a lot of the other the receivers for the Lions are banged up. Besides Amon-Ra St. Brown, you got Chark, you got Reynolds. They're both dealing with stuff, and Khalif Raymond, to me, is the clear number 2, and I think the Bills just might not waste they're not going to roll coverage to Khalif Raymond. It's just going to, come down to, can he get in the end zone? Can he get some targets? I wouldn't be surprised if they do some designed run stuff for him, get a little tricky against this tough Bills defense, but I think the value is there. So give me Khalif Raymond, 2 touchdowns, 40-1 over on FanDuel. Give me New England, the Patriots, plus 3 for 2 units, minus 113 over on Bet Rivers. Give me New York Giants, plus 10, minus 105 at Dallas, 2 units over on DraftKings. Give me the Bills, minus 9.5 at Lions, 2 units over on PointsBet. Also do like Dawson Knox, 13-1, 2 touchdowns as well. I put in a ticket for that. Won't make it as an official play on the slate. I'll keep the DGen bet Khalif Raymond, but I'll let you guys get creative if you want to ride that. And again, happy Thanksgiving. It is, again, to me, it's an awesome holiday. So enjoy time with the family, friends, laying around, watching. I mean, God bless the NFL, too, for giving us that extra bonus night game. Just hours upon hours of national football and eating our brains out. It's going to be one hell of a holiday. All right, that'll do it for the show. Again, BetMGM.com, promo code JUICE, bet $10, get $200. If the other team scores a touchdown, follow us on TikTok at Betting Pros. Follow me on Twitter at Sean T. Green. Check out my other podcast, Sports Gambling Podcast, running a contest for the Thanksgiving games. Still time to get in there if you get in before kick. Hey, you guys know what to do. Subscribe, rate, and review. And as always, don't forget to let it ride.